Good morning, everybody. It's going to be a couple of days yet before I'm headed back to Texas. But this is the morning I say goodbye to the Bajaj. So I'll say goodbye to it today, and I'm going to let it sit for a couple of days, and then I'm going to have it picked up and put into storage. And then it'll be a few months before I see it again. That's for sure. Easy to clean, easy to maintain, easy to fix. Yeah, not a great bike, but easy to use, and that can make it a great bike. Suspension's terrible, handling is kind of crappy, but still, it can be a great bike. It's a matter of what you want to make of it. Now, get a good look at these tires here. You're going to see that they are terribly mismatched from front to rear, but your tread pattern doesn't really dictate whether or not you've got good even grip, right, from front to back when you're using your bike. Now, I've ridden this bike in all kinds of weather, except for snow, which we don't have here in Borneo. But yeah, just crazy rain, slimy wet roads, full of plant material and whatnot, all kinds of road conditions, smooth, rough, highway, all of it. And it's been great. It's been absolutely fantastic. You can see here that I got a really cool seat cover on there. That's from a scooter. Okay. Now I'm wondering why it still has that black spot on there. It's possible it's because I pulled the seat a little too tight in that corner, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Just going to let that work itself out over time, and everything should be fine. Yeah, it's basically strapped together underneath with some plastic cord, that yellow stuff you see at the hardware store, and then wired together in the front. So I used a soldering iron to melt the areas that didn't quite fit, and then used the soldering iron to melt a strip from corner to corner in the front here. So this corner here to the other corner on the other side, I just melted an opening in the front of the seat cover so that I could then sew it shut to make it fit better. Then I just dropped the seat back onto the bike, bolted it back down, and voila, seat cover. Isn't that amazing? Just so cool. Now, you're going to see here that there is a fully customized master pump. Okay, that's that master cylinder there, and you can see here that it's got a new bolt through the bottom there. It looks way too long. That was from the shop, and I couldn't find a bolt to replace it in the time I had. So for now, it is what it is. It's just a long bolt through there, and that works. So remember, it was sticking earlier. You may have seen the video on that. And I was complaining that it went down so far and then kept going. Yeah, it was just really a weird feeling. So anyway, yeah, that's now fixed. I still might yet, in the next 2 days, take a look at that rear foot peg and find out what I need to make a pin for the master spring there, so that that rear foot peg no longer has a rubber band on it. That'd be nice. This cargo container has been awesome. I'm sure you'll recognize it if you look it up online. It's been great. It does leak, so if you're riding in the dirt and muck and rain, you will get muck on your clothes. You will. Put your clothes in a plastic bag if you're going to use such a container. Very important. This has not been all that thrilling. It fogs up. It has trouble in the rain and bad weather, and the leather case is already rotting away on it. Not the best product if it's already rotting away after like a week or two, but it does work. It's a very good waterproof case for your phone. So functionally, great. Cosmetically, not so good. But there it is. You can see how it's mounted on the bars there, and that worked out pretty well for me. So, there you go. It's another product. Yes, I love these bar ends. They are very cool. Do they do anything? Absolutely not. I used some kind of aluminum-ish anodized valve covers, stem covers for the valve stems. Very nice. Cheap, if you're going to spend a couple of ringgit for something, yeah, get rid of those plastic valve stem covers and put something on anodized that looks more like your crash bars. So these are just small crash pegs, not crash bars, but crash pegs, and they work just fine. I've already tested them. I know I have, right over there in the sand. Yes, I have. I have tested those crash pegs. and they do work. All right, so lots of good things with this bike. Just miles and miles and miles, or kilometers and kilometers and kilometers, right? You'll see videos of me riding this thing up and down Highway 500 and around the giant loop to Kenengal from Ko to Kinabalu. Yeah, lots of video time. You're going to see lots of that on my channel. So please watch and subscribe to me, Christopher Thunder from Rider of the Storm and the World's Dirtiest Workshop. I'm also available on Facebook. You can write to me at any time. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.